Hello and welcome to another Glide app template walkthrough from JMP Studios. Today we're going to be going through the flight log template specifically for hobbyists, so that if you are a hobbyist, you can log your flight status as well as track your progress as you fly different aircraft types, as you fly with different airlines, as you fly to different cities, and you go in to conquer the world of aviation. So when you first launch the application, you are going to be met with this welcome screen so that you can be sure that you are in the flight log for Hobbyist Glide app template. So as I scroll through, I'll be able to see that within this application, I'll be able to record flights, aircrafts, and models, as well as keep track of my progress. To use the application, I can either press go down here at the bottom, or I can use the different tabs to see my flight log or add my flights. So to start, I'll press go, and I'll be taken to a add flights tab, where I can add the different flights that have been taken after I've taken them, and I can add different aircraft types that I've flown if they are not present in this list below. The initial starting list is fairly standard, to say myself. So as you go through, if you want to add in different types, let's say you want to differentiate between the 747-400 and the 747-8, you can add different aircraft types above, and you can also split them by manufacturer, where currently they are split by Boeing and Airbus. So first, to add in a new flight, you can simply press Add Flight, where then I'll be able to add in a departure airport, arrival airport, the date of the flight, the cabin that I was seated in, as well as the seat, the aircraft manufacturer, and if you don't see the aircraft manufacturer that you want to add in, simply first add in the aircraft type and the aircraft manufacturer, and it will show up here. Then the aircraft type as it exists, the fin of the aircraft, as well as the miles flown between your departure and arrival airports, an image that you would like to add, say, of the destination to allow you to quickly remember what that flight was for, and any general notes that you would like to have in your log. You can also add in an aircraft type using this button here, where simply you can add in the manufacturer, the type, as well as an image to go along with the aircraft. Now going into the different aircraft types, I can click in to see what the aircraft type is. So the manufacturer and the type, this here being the 777, as well as different trips I've taken on this type. So here I can see August 3rd, 2021, going from Paris to New York. And if I click in, I'd be able to see more details, such as, again, the departure, arrival, airports, airline, cabin, so on and so forth. If I wanted to edit any of this information, I can click on this edit button and simply change it from here. Now, to see my flight log, all of the flights that I've taken, I can go to this flight log button here, and I can see all of the different flights that I've taken, like, for example, this flight from Dubai to London on September the 5th, 2022. And again, similar to the view before, I'd be able to see information about that flight. Now, if I go back here to this flight log, I'll be able to see more information about the total miles flown, summing up all of the miles that I've flown so far, as well as the different aircraft types flown, the different airlines flown, as well as the different airports flown to. Also, I can add more flights here so that I can keep track of my progress. Now that we've seen the interface, let's go into the data. Now looking at the data here for the flight log, I can see that the backend of this application is being built off of Google Sheets. So if I wanted to, I could see the raw data and manipulate as needed, export as needed via Google Sheets. All calculations, though, are being done within Glide. So now if I go into the data itself, I can see here that there are two tables, one for flight log as well as one for aircraft images. And looking at the flight log, it's fairly self-explanatory, where I'll be able to see the flight date, when the entry was submitted, a departure, arrival, airport, the airline that's being flown, as well as the different aircraft type, and then bringing together both the manufacturer and the aircraft type, as well as images, a flight path, so that you can stay organized with the different trips that you're taking, notes, as well as some calculations to figure out the total miles, as well as the different airports that are being flown to. Now, if I go to aircraft images here, I'll be able to see the different aircraft types, so manufacturers, the typings, images, as well as the trips that have been taken on these aircraft. And if you'd like to go through and make a mass edit as to the different manufacturers or the types, you could do it in the raw data here rather than using the buttons. Now, just like other JMP Studios Glide app templates, this template has been designed so that you can build on top of it. If you wanted to add in more functionality, if you wanted to add in automations, let's say you wanted to add in a user table so that you can split different trips by users, you absolutely are able to do that. And of course, if you do develop further on your applications, feel free to reach out to myself just so that I can see what you've done and be happy in your progress. Now, if you'd like any help building out this template further, or if you would like help building out your Glide app projects, pages, or any business applications, if you are a business owner or working towards developing business applications to make your business run faster, then feel free to reach out to myself again at jmpstudios.xyz, where we can help you develop your Glide app templates. Now with that, thank you and happy building.